So you want to become the best version of yourself, right? You want to escape that old stinky lifestyle and replace it with a new one. You want to be the type of person that others can look up to. So you start watching all of these self-improvement YouTubers and you watch video after video after video. You start working out, meditating, taking cold showers, journaling, looks maxing. You spend all this time improving and focusing on yourself, but something still feels missing. Is it your mental state? No, I feel fine. Is it your physical state? Are you kidding? Look at me. What could it be? Aha, there it is. It is your spiritual state. You see, all of us have at least experienced this once in our self-improvement journey. You see, you may be satisfied with yourself physically, but you're not satisfied with yourself internally. And the reason why you feel this way, the reason why you feel like you're not making any progress on your self-improvement journey is because at some point, you got too focused on yourself. You focused so hard on yourself that you tunnel vision, that you only saw your picture. You only saw you and nothing around you. You saw only you and not the bigger picture out of the box. And you see, when you become so focused, so self-centered on yourself, you develop this pride. Because if you're giving more time to yourself than to God, you're gonna develop this pride because you would think that you're the best. You think you're the best at everything. Now that you go to the gym, now that you take these cold showers, you develop this ego, right? And this ego is going to hold you back from actually building your relationship with God. Because you see, to be with God is to be humble before Him. And this was my biggest mistake on my self-improvement journey. Because you see, I became so self-centered. I became so prideful. I became so full of myself because I was giving so much time to myself, but never time to God. I had a good physique, but my soul was still weak. I had a good body, but my soul still felt empty. And if you feel this emptiness, this just means that you haven't been spending time with Him. You haven't actually been spending time connecting with God. For example, what happens if you have a bad Wi-Fi connection? You can't search things. You can't receive answers right away. And you see, this is the same exact thing with God, because you see, you have to be connected with Him in order to receive these blessings. And you see, the password to that Wi-Fi connection is with Jesus, because the only way to know the Father is through Him, is through Christ, is through Jesus. And that way, once you are connected with Him, you get that password and you get that entry through Him to know the Father. Then you can receive these blessings. And for so long, I was trying to please myself externally. I was trying to please my flesh. I was trying to satisfy my flesh, but this was actually limiting my progress, because you see, nothing of this world is going to satisfy you, my boy. Nothing externally of this world is going to satisfy what's within, because you see, I had this void, I had this emptiness within my soul that I couldn't satisfy with things of this world. But what will satisfy you is building that loving relationship with the Most High, with Jesus. Because you see, you can look like Sam Selleck, you can look like Alex Eubank, you can look like C-Bum, but still not be satisfied. These things are all external factors. In the Bible, Mark 8:36, it says, "What profits a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul?" You see, you can have all these cars, this fame, this clout, this money, the physique of your dreams, but this won't satisfy you, my boy, because these are all external factors. These are all things of this world. But what will actually satisfy you internally is building that relationship with God, with Jesus. And you see, the dog that you feed the most becomes the strongest. So if you're only praying once a week, once a month, obviously you're going to feel weak. Your spiritual soul is actually going to be weak because you're only training it once a month, once a week. And you see, just like going to the gym, the more you go to the gym, the more consistent you are in the gym, the stronger you're going to get. Think of reading the Bible, think of praying, think of spending time with God as a spiritual exercise. And the more you exercise, the more consistent you are, the stronger your relationship is going to be. And I can guarantee that most of you guys that are on self-improvement still don't feel satisfied. Like low-key, you've probably done 1,000 workouts. You have a good physique, or maybe you're on day 1 million of no fat, but you're still not satisfied. And you see, that satisfaction is only going to come from building your relationship with God, building your relationship and actually getting closer with Jesus. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Stay blessed, stay wealthy, rebuke the kingdom of darkness, and embrace the kingdom of righteousness. And remember to keep surpassing your limits, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.